video is about how to come up with your minimum pricing. So this is one way to come up with your minimum pricing. This is also a way to know your numbers for the month. So I created this quick little spreadsheet here just to show you. Um, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna have to put your variable expenses here, which means these are the expenses that fluctuate. You know, some months are higher than others, but it just depends. So you should. So what I do is I put estimates, right? So I already know I pretty much spend around 300 bucks. So I'll put 300 bucks. Um, this will come later. Put equipment replacement. So like your rubber, your handles, poles, whatever. I don't really spend that much on replacement. So, but I keep it at 100. Let's just keep it at 100. Chemicals, again, if you're in the window cleaning game, you don't really spend that much on chemicals unless you're doing other things like um, you know, water spot removal, stuff like that. So let's just say 100, right? So it gives you a total of 500 bucks. And these are your non-variable expenses. These are your expenses that don't change month to month, like your insurance, your car payment, your internet bill. You know, let's just lump it all up here. All your credit cards, and say you pay 100 bucks. Your phone, software. This will be like, QuickBooks, where you pay to host your website, stuff like that. Your rent for your home, your subscriptions. Let's just say, obviously you're gonna want to put everything so you can come up with your total. So this is also a way to budget for yourself. Like for here, at least this is how we do it in when I used to be a chef, when we used to do our budgets. You have estimates here of what you're gonna spend a month. You can overestimate, so you give yourself a little bit more breathing room, or this is how much you have to spend. So like I said, here you'll learn this as you go. If you don't already know your numbers, start keeping track of it and start plugging it in here. So the following month you'll have a better idea of what to put on your variable expense estimates. And then obviously these you should know because you pay these every month, right? So let's say your total is $2,720. And on average, let's say you work only 5 days a week. There is 23 working days, let's say, depending on how the month lays out and with the weekends and stuff. So let's just say you work 23 days in a month because you take 2 days off. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to divide 2720 by 23, which will give you $118. This is how much money you have to make to break even for the day. So you need to make $118. So what I would do, like let's say 200, that's how you come up with your minimum pricing. So equals this minus this. So you're making at least a profit per day of $81. So you're breaking even every day. And you're making a profit every day. Obviously this wouldn't be your minimum pricing because, like I said, the variable expenses is going to change once you know this number for sure. Obviously, there'll be more categories and stuff like that. But make sure your variable expenses is the stuff you actually pay for. So you want to have a profit on your minimum pricing. So let's say it's 200 bucks. You have an $81 profit that will take care of any other expenses. And yeah, so that's pretty much one simple way to know your numbers as a business owner. Like I said, you'll learn your numbers once you start keeping track of it. If you want an Excel sheet, sort of like this, just let me know. You can just make this yourself. Just like I said, make one column for your variable expenses, how much you pay per row, then have a total, and then make a non-variable one, which is obviously all your bills, and then at the finally have a total, which is a sum of this, and then just have a total somewhere, a grand total, then divided by however many working days you want. You can put whatever you want, man. Like I said, it changes. Let's say you work 25 days, obviously it's going to be lower. Let's say you only work 20 days, it's 136, and then obviously your profit margins are going to be smaller if, let's say, you only work 10 days, your minimum pricing is going to have to go up. So either you got to work more or your minimum pricing has to go up. So like I said, this is a quick and simple way on how to know your numbers. And like I said, you're gonna want to know. This is important because you obviously gonna know if you're making money every day. Like I said, I've helped so many business owners that don't even know if they're making money or they're breaking even. So you're just gonna want to know this. So, like I said, hope you like this quick little video. Just a quick way to find out your minimum pricing. This is how you know if you're gonna make